Good morning, students. Today I am going to explain about friction and its types. A frictional force arises when two substances contact each other. Friction is the force that resists the motion of objects on our surface, children. So remember, children, friction always works in the direction opposite from the direction the object is moving or trying to move. It always slows a moving object down, children. Remember, children, the friction is always acts on the object opposite to its motion. Opposite to its motion. Suppose if you roll a ball on the floor, the ball moves slowly certain distance. After some time, it comes to an halt because of frictional force. So there are four types of frictions are the children. There are three. There are static friction, sliding friction, rolling friction, and fluid friction. Let us discuss one by one. Identifying friction forces. Friction is a force measured in newtons, just like any other force. So static friction, children, keeps on object at rest from moving. So keeps on object at rest. When the object is at rest, it possesses static friction, children, from moving, because it possesses static friction. And sliding friction, children. Sliding friction is a force that resists the motion of an object moving across the surface. Is a force that resists the motion of an object moving across the surface. Across the surface. Rolling friction, children, is the friction exerted when an object rolls over another object on the surface of the another object. Then it is called rolling friction. And one more friction is the children, that is a fluid friction. The friction exerted by the liquids or fluids. We can say the friction exerted by the fluids is called fluid friction, children. How friction affects motion, children? So many examples are given, children, here. If you roll a ball along the floor or a ground, it will slow down and stop even though no apparent force is being applied to it. The ball slows down, stops because of friction. The ball which slows down and stops because of friction. So friction slows down a moving object. Friction occurs when two objects rub against each other. A car that turns on a very rough road shows slow down due to friction. However, on a smooth road, it travels fast. A smooth surface has a very few bumps. Sand allows there is less friction on a smooth surface. A running object can glide or move continuously with very little force. Depending of friction. Friction depends on both the surfaces in contact. When the hockey puck slides on ice, a thin layer of water between the rubber and the ice allows the puck to slide easily. So layer of water is going, children, observe the figures carefully. Now, factors affecting friction. Friction depends on a material properties such as roughness, how clean the surface are, and the other factor. So friction depends upon two factors. They are nature of the surface in contact, the smoothness of the surface, and how hard the surfaces press together. Cause of friction. How friction causes. Friction is caused due to the interlocking of irregularities between the two surfaces in contact. For example, smooth surface have minute irregularities between the two surfaces. Rough surfaces have larger irregularities between the two surfaces. So force of friction is more if the surfaces are rough. So I repeat, children, cause of friction. Friction is caused due to the interlocking of irregularities between the two surfaces in contact. The smooth surfaces have minute irregularities between the two surfaces. Rough surfaces have larger irregularities between the two surfaces. So force of friction is more if the surfaces are rough, children. So reducing the friction, the force of friction, children. How to reduce the force of friction, children? Children, unless a force is constantly applied, friction will slow all motion to a stop eventually. It is impossible to completely get rid of friction, but it can be reduced. So we cannot completely get rid of friction, children, but we can reduce the friction. The friction between a shaft, the long pole up in the picture, and the outer part of the machine produces a lot of heat. So friction can be reduced by placing ball bearings between the shaft and the outer part. I also tell one more example, children. Friction can be reduced when you by applying the lubricant between the machinery parts. We can reduce the friction by applying lubricants. So reducing friction, children. So here friction can be reduced by using lubricants like powders or oils and greases, using rollers or wheels, using ball bearings. We sprinkle powder on a carom board to reduce friction, children. While playing carom board, children, if the carom board, on the surface of the carom board, if there were no powder, so the coins cannot move smoothly. When you strike the coin, they cannot move smoothly on the surface of the carom board. When you sprinkle the powder, it makes the surface smooth. So that's why we can sprinkle powder on carom board to reduce the friction. Oil or greases is applied between moving parts of machines to reduce friction, children. Wheels are used in vehicles to reduce friction. Ball bearings are used in ceiling fans, bicycles and vehicles to reduce friction, children. The useful friction. Friction is useful for many of our daily activities. It is possible to hold a tumbler due to friction between the hand and the tumbler. Friction between the feet and ground helps us to walk on the ground. It is possible to write with a pen or pencil on a paper due to friction between the pen or pencil and the paper. It is possible to write on a blackboard due to the friction between the chalk and the blackboard. So friction is also important to anyone driving a car. Grooved tire treads allow space for water to be channeled away from the road tire contact point, allowing for more friction in wet conditions. Shoes are designed to increase the friction between their soles and the ground. Friction and energy, children. Friction is always present in any machine with moving parts. If the machine is small or the forces are low, the amount of heat produced by friction may also be small. Each time two moving surfaces touch each other, tiny bits of material are broken up by friction. Breaking of bits of material uses energy. Fluid friction, children. What is called fluid friction? Fluid friction is the force of friction exerted by liquids and gases, children, on objects moving through them. Fluid friction depends upon the speed of the object, shape of the object, the nature of the fluid. Birds flying in air have streamlined body to reduce fluid friction. Fishes living in water have streamlined body to reduce fluid friction. Thank you, children. Have a nice day. Hope you understand these concepts. I request you all, please go through the chapter 2 once again and learn all the concepts which are given in the textbook. Thank you very much.